Addendum filed regarding the pupfish incident. All named parties have been notified. All named parties have complained. Gina filed notes in a neat little stack about a complaint that came back, with annotations citing emotional tone and a footnote that simply read, "Please, I'm alone." Baru stamped yeehaw on a formal request, claiming agricultural distress at its best. Said the soil's been affected by grievance debris. Filed a complaint about complaints harming his beans and his bees. And somewhere a clerk with 1,000-yard stare is reviewing complaints about excessive despair. This is Form 47B, now revised to include all the villagers publicly criticized for complaining about complaints in a tone deemed unclear by a panel of peers who are also stuck here. This is the clause for the fish in the pond who will witness his victims and possibly wronged, and it goes on and on in a paper parade where even the silence has forms to be weighed. Aside and submitted a claim about the stress of complaints with no one to blame, while Reth wrote a note on a napkin at noon, then filed a complaint about the lack of a spoon. Hassian objected to all of the noise, filed 14 complaints about unnecessary voice. And how, good boy, how did the bureaucratic tone? Now there's a sub-form for dogs feeling overthrown. If you think this has drifted absurdly astray, there's a form you can fill, but it's 80 pages. This is Form 47B. Don't forget that appendix pupfish. We're not done with that yet. If you witness the splashing, the scandal, the blame, or the fish filing claims in their own tiny name, this is the loop where the logic dissolves. Every answer creates 7 problems to solve, and it spirals and stacks till reality bends into complaints that complain about how this one ends. There was a splash. There was a claim, there was a complaint, assigning blame. The pupfish started it. No, the complaint about the pupfish. No, the complaint about the complaint about. Little fish with bureaucratic might filed Form 0 in the dead of night. Cited grievances long ignored. Now every ripple's a written report. There's a tank in the archives labeled Exhibit A, where the pupfish observe as the forms decay, and each tiny bubble that rises up through is a legally binding complaint about you. This is the form that the pupfish wrote, with a signature stamped in a watery note. Now the commission is under review by the fish for the things it allowed you to do. This is the end that refuses to end, where the plaintiffs and clerks start to blur and to blend, and you wake up one day with a stamp in your hand. You have joined the commission. Your complaint has been noted. The pupfish will see you now. The pupfish will see you